I'm Quinn, and I'm listening to my daddy and Cody.
All right, should we get into it? You ready to rock and roll?
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8-Ball. Welcome back, guys. Season 3, episode 18. Is that right?
Yep.
We got the we've got the final piece of the first family of comedy here in Des Moines. Welcome to the show, Jenny Farrell.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks for being on.
Thanks for reaching for content and having me on. So.
Oh no, see, your daughter actually said that you're the funniest of the clan.
I don't know about that. I don't have any skills. All I know how to do is work hard, and I'm a good speller, but I'm not funny. So.
In order of funny, does it go you, Claudia, Cheeto, Dylan, Willie?
I'm not commenting, but it's a tie for Claudia and Willie. I'm down here somewhere.
So for those who don't know, you're the wife of the legendary comedian Willie Farrell.
Yes.
Mother of former guest Claudia Farrell.
Proud wife and mother. Yes.
Yes.
Owner of Jenny Farrell.
The Jenny Farrell real estate team. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Owner, operator, janitor.
Yeah, and they only hire girls named Megan.
That's right.
So if your name's Megan, you're
That's
hired.
right. Send me your resume.
For you.
Send me your resume if your name's Megan.
Don't spell it wrong at the top, because we're obviously into spelling. If you're a good speller,
I'm a good speller.
I'm a terrible speller. I got all the bad skills from my dad. I'm good at math. I got from my dad. My mom's a fantastic speller, and I'm the worst speller in the world.
Who was the short one?
My mom. She's 5'1". My dad was 6'1" before his accident. But.
Okay. So you've probably seen a few episodes. I like to assume you have. If not, we do a few things throughout the show. We'll do a segment called The Blitz.
Okay.
Shoot out some rapid fire questions. I'll ask you, then I'll ask Cody. We'll compare answers. We also do the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week Award.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Kyle McLean or not.
I don't. Should I know who that is?
He's the owner of a couple of establishments here in Des Moines. Bellhop, Hello Marjorie.
He's a good friend of
mine.
mine.
Okay.
He's a real low life.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He's got a new one opening up in a couple of weeks, Secret Admirer.
We went to the one behind Hello Marjorie. What's that called?
That's it.
That's Secret
No,
Admirer?
no.
That's not it. Secret Admirer's over by...
Good News Darling.
Yeah, Good News Darling.
Yeah,
we went into that.
Yeah, that's his.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where's Secret Admirer at?
It's going to be over kind of by Hessen House a little bit.
But you're friends with them, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
We'll send him a bill for the sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll invoice him.
Okay.
Also, I hope this was you, but I went through some of your old tweets.
Oh, wonderful.
So hopefully it was yours, not somebody else.
Okay.
I tried.
Weird.
Let me
I
know.
tried Googling you, and there wasn't a whole lot on there. A lot of real estate stuff, but I did see that Jenny Farrell was Miss New Jersey. Is that you?
For sure it was Miss New Jersey, so I won an audition for the Housewives.
I figured
for
you guys
sure.
got that mafia New Jersey connection.
Sure.
So
This is definitely me. If it came up me, for sure it was me.
You're in real estate, obviously. The market's hot right now.
It is and it isn't, but yes, it is.
Well,
it
just
is.
seems like everyone that doesn't know anything about it seems like, it's hot,
Yeah.
the market's hot. So with that being a thing, is there anything weird that you've come across where like you're trying to sell a house, like this house should sell, but you guys have some weird shit in here, like let's
Yes.
have this? Anything
Yes.
you can talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
I won't use names, but this is a long story. But I had a client. She wanted to buy her house. Her house was under contract, so she could buy the next house a week before it went under contract. The buyer, their financing fell through, so I found an investor to buy her house for cash so that she could get into her new house. So great. He never even went through the house, didn't even look at it. The day she was supposed to move out, she calls me. Her cat will not leave the house. It was stuck in the rafters of the house, and my client that bought the house, he's an investor, he wants to turn around and sell it, hates cats, hates the smell of cats. I didn't tell him that the cat got stuck in the rafter. We had to get the cat out of the rafter. And it took 2 days. I had to replace the carpet. This literally just happened about 2 weeks ago, but that's one thing that just happened.
Oh man.
Cat wouldn't leave.
that's funny. I just saw online that this guy kept noticing that his food was going missing in the middle of the night, and he realized that his ex-girlfriend had been living in his closet for over a year without him knowing it.
Like she's a squatter?
She must have been.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't read the whole story, but she's sitting in there, and he keeps... Why is my food going missing? He comes up and puts a web camera up and sees her like crawling out of the closet in the middle of the night.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
There was a
Free
girl-
rent.
yeah.
There was a girl who used to come into Wellman's all the time. She was about to move to Dallas, and her ex-boyfriend came over and stole all the food out of her fridge.
All the
like
food?
a week before she moved. So she didn't have any food until she moved because she's like, I don't want to go grocery shopping. But it was like just some petty shit. He just stole all the food.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, which I thought was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Those do make for the best stories when you have people that are pissed off at each other. Those make the best real estate
Makes you feel
stories.
better about yourself.
Well, it's not that, but it's just, real estate can be mundane, but the drama makes it interesting. So.
Yeah. I remember when I went house shopping, it's always interesting to walk in other people's houses. So I was always wondering, like, what did they hide before I came in here to look at this house?
So you're creeping everywhere?
Well, yeah, obviously, you go in someone's house, you're going to kind of...
You're creeping.
Yeah. Check out the medicine cabinet. Is this person crazy?
Or are you checking out the medicine cabinet to look for painkillers? Because that's a thing.
I'm sure
That
some
is a
people do,
thing.
Not myself.
Yeah.
But...
Just teasing.
Oh, no, I know. Just see, this person crazy now? What are they hiding, So I didn't know if there's any, like, hidden stories you guys had. Or you tell somebody, like, you see something in there, like, let's maybe take this Confederate flag off your wall before we sell this house.
Oh, well, I did have a listing that they had a noose in the garage. This is not, I wish I was lying about this, but they had a noose hanging in the garage. And I thought it was maybe for the deer or like if he was a hunter, like you hang deer from, I'm not a hunter, but sometimes you see him. But no, it was to scare people away.
Wow.
I'm not, I wish I were lying. And this was here in Des Moines, here in our nice city of Des Moines.
Interesting.
Wow.
Cody, what would you scare you out of I spoke all my words at the same time.
Yeah.
What would scare you out of buying a house? You walk in, you're like, fuck.
Oh,
this.
man.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is spiders. So if I saw a spider, like a big spider maybe, I don't know.
Not a haunted house.
No. No.
Like a
Wanna-
noose when it bothered you, you'd be like, nah, leave that, please.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be fine.
Yeah, leave the news, take the
I don't know about
spiders.
that. I don't know about that. I don't think a noose would be. I'd just be confused. But as long as that doesn't come in the deal, like you can leave the laundry, take the noose.
Yeah, the white sheets are
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah.
like,
Take the
everything
noose.
else.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
You got an interesting story when you were buying your first house, didn't you?
Yeah, so essentially, it came down to everything was done. Papers were all signed. 3 days for about to get or move in or whatever. The underwriter all of a sudden's like, actually, we need more documents. This isn't going to happen. But the people we're buying it from were depending on us to buy that so they could move into their new house. So
Yep.
it just messed everything all up. And those underwriters were terrible people.
It's like a scavenger hunt. The underwriters are like,
the very
we
last minute, they're like, actually, we need your tax return from 2008.
Yeah.
And
We need a picture of your mother's mother.
Yeah, we need your mom's last 3 check stubs, even though she's not even on the house.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It is the underwriter. It is like a scavenger hunt, and it's always last minute. And so, yeah,
That's the worst.
that's why I don't sleep.
It's fair.
So when Willie comes home from the club, you're still awake working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? He's super, super supportive. I will say, I mean, I work 24/7, but if I ask him to do something, like he's our team lunch getter. He puts our signs up. He delivers stuff for us. If I could get him licensed, we could rule this town. But we would rule this town if Willie got licensed. So
Is he not a good test taker?
he hasn't taken the test yet.
Okay.
No, he thinks he's not a good test taker. But the weird thing about Willie, and I can't. This pisses me off more than anything. He can answer any question on Jeopardy. Like, I swear to God, if he knows every answer on Jeopardy.
He could probably host Jeopardy.
He could host Jeopardy. Ask him to conjugate a verb. Can't do it, but he knows every
Ask him
answer
to
on Jeopardy.
conjugate a
Can't do
verb.
it. Knows every word on
I
Jeopardy.
can't even spell
He says
verbs,
he
so.
says we was, but he knows every little thing about history.
He could probably hustle his way into passing the test. Just charm the.
Oh,
whoever
Yeah.
the test-
Yeah, I think he would be a good test taker, to be honest, because it's more common sense. Which, if you're like me and you overthink it, the test is super hard. One of my Megans, I'm not going to say which one. It took her 6 times to pass the test, so I won't say which one. But
Well, that's fair.
So with Willie being like Willie, we've had him on the show a couple times. I think people know that he's kind of a talker. Mm-hmm. What are family Thanksgivings like in the Farrell household?
so never a dull moment. So we have Willie. One of Willie's brothers has several children with several different wives, and I don't. We kind of lost count. So
We talked about it.
so Thanksgiving is actually, holiday dinners are kind of interesting because at one point you'll see his brother with all his wives and ex-wives will be in the room and they're all holding each other's kids, and at one point you might hear somebody, and his kids range in age from 7 to 53.
Holy
so he's
cow.
got grandkids that are older than his youngest kids. So you might hear, change your great uncle's diaper. That I mean, hey, somebody change your great uncle's diaper, or there's never a dull moment at our house.
This Real Housewives of Jersey, we need to push this now.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
I think
Well, he got me hooked on
Or
it.
just be Real Housewives of Farrell.
Yeah.
we just need to do the Real Housewives
Or-
of Farrell.
Yeah.
Get all his
Or the
ex-wives. Get Jenny on there. Get Ed Wilson's wife on there. We'll do a whole episode of Housewives.
Yeah.
Actually,
Des Moines Housewives.
not a bad idea. We're going to take a trip with the Murphys and the Wilsons here in a couple of weeks to get out of town. We're going to Vegas. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
Well,
now it's cat's out of the bag.
breaking news.
Breaking news. WHO.
It just hit TMZ. I just got an alert.
Mm-hmm.
The Farrells are going to Vegas.
I'm sure Ed will probably get the forecast wrong while you're there.
Yeah.
So what's it
and
like?
still keep his job.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ed.
The
Gotta
other
love
day,
Ed. He's the best.
I was bitching
I do
about the weather. I'm like, it's supposed to be sunny today and it's raining. I go, God damn it, Ed Wilson, you son of a bitch! It's all your fault.
I love him though.
He was a good guest. Oh, so I had a question. I forgot what it was now.
Oh, well, good job, Cody.
Yeah.
So let's go through some of your old tweets.
Okay.
Very curious about some of the stuff you have.
Okay.
It was all entertaining.
I haven't tweeted in a long time though.
Yes, this one
Too
here
busy.
is from January 13th, 2014.
Oh, way to stay current and relevant there. So what's the tweet?
No,
What's
this
the-
one's good, actually.
Okay.
And I've often thought this sometimes, too.
Okay.
Wrote this. Why are there ads for toilet paper? Is there a demographic that doesn't know about it or need it?
I just don't.
Hashtag the potty humor, but serious question.
True. Why?
I've always wondered this
why are
myself,
there
like bottled water,
Yeah.
toilet paper.
Let's talk about bottle. You drink that Liquid Death now.
That's good stuff. What's canned water?
Canned water. Yeah. Have you ever heard of this? It's called Liquid Death. It's canned water. It's like $3 a can.
It's like the freshest water you can get. It's
Is
from-
it though? Do you know that for a
That's what
fact?
they- do it? That's what they're
Do
advertising.
you know that for a fact?
It
Do you?
tastes like it.
Okay.
But what I do is
I don't believe it.
When I drink it, I drink West Des Moines water after it. So then it's like,
Yeah.
man, this was so good.
But that's not a true test because West Des Moines water sucks.
Oh, I know.
So
I'm too frugal to spend $3 on a canned water. I'll
Same.
drink out of the faucet.
same. Like for me, I'll spend $10. I'll wait in line for a $10 cup of coffee, but I won't spend the extra dollar to get my car dried at the car wash. Like I'll get, but I won't spend the dollar to get
Well,
it
yeah,
dried.
I mean, you can just dry
I'm
it.
cheap.
It dries
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, exactly.
Funny thing
So-
about me, I've never had a cup of coffee in my entire life.
Well, you drink death water, so you're good.
I don't drink that. I'll drink straight out of the spigot. I don't care. I grew up on a farm. I'm used to
D-
used to have to turn the thing on, let the rust water run out, and then we could drink the water after
How'd
that.
that work out when West Des Moines had that water boil issue?
Oh. So I didn't know about this.
Oh, was that when the floods?
No, it was like 2 months ago, something
About
like
a
that.
month ago or
They
so,
broke
yeah.
like a water main or something, so the water was
Right
all
on
contaminated.
right on 6 where I live, and I didn't know about it. I come home from work a couple days later, and like it says it's okay to drink the water now. And I'm like, when wasn't it okay?
When wasn't it
And I was just
okay?
drinking this water, showering. Oh, I got so sick. It was not good. But it is what it is. I'm alive still.
Unfortunately.
You
Also
drank
from-
rusty water, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also from 2014. So it's been that kind of day, and I'm that kind of person. Told my dog to fuck off.
I did. And that was our other dog, Max. I would never tell Cheeto to fuck off, but our other dog, Max, I did. It was just one of those kind of day, and the dog wouldn't stop barking. I actually remember that day, and I did feel bad about it. That dog was an a-hole, but we loved him, and I did tell him to F off. I did.
Cody, did you tell your dog to fuck off yesterday
I might have.
when he shit in your truck?
Oh, God damn it. I was so pissed.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Thankfully, I've got rubber, like, things in my truck, but
Like floor mats?
yeah, rubber floor mats, so I just could wash it off, but I was not happy with him.
No, I wouldn't be either.
Classic.
Gross
We were
potty
just
humor.
pulling in, too, and I'm like, hang on, like, we're almost there, and I just smell something like, you son of a bitch.
You mother
damn
effer.
it.
You mother effer.
One more before we go into our fake sponsor of the week. This one's from 2015, so we're getting closer. in time.
Okay.
I'm not saying my husband isn't handy, but two of the tools in our household toolbox are a steak knife and a butter knife.
Yeah, that was a day too. I was like, what the F? Why don't we have any tools in this house? What do I got to do to get a light bulb changed in my house? But yeah.
If you don't have a flathead screwdriver, nice steak knife works well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's resourceful then. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some people use butter knives as hammers and then cut their hands off.
That's where the mob hides their weapons, is in the toolbox, so.
Oh, yeah, a steak knife. So in his toolbox, the steak knife and the butter knife and somebody's number to call. That's his tool. Like a guy.
Seriously?
The guy's number
That's
to call.
fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a guy. That's
I got a guy.
his toolbox.
Here's a word from our fake sponsor. We'll be right back.
It's clear that our society faces impending doom. From who you ask? Global warming. Through years of research, I've discovered there's one solution, and one solution only. It's time to destroy the environment before it destroys us. But I can't do it alone. I want you to join me and find weapons of mass destruction into the atmosphere, killing Mother Nature once and for all! Mother Nature may be a woman, but I'm not afraid to hit back. Are you?
Shout out to Alaska, Jake.
Yeah. I told him.
Tell him to have his bachelor party in Des Moines. Then he can come on the podcast. That sounds like way more fun than Vegas.
Well, I just told him I was gonna surprise him. We were opening up for Willie in Vegas. Willie didn't know it yet, though.
Cody, you're up.
he'll switch up.
Yeah.
Does it all the time.
Cody got up at the Shotgun Betty's and did open mic in front of a drunken country crowd.
Yeah, that didn't go over as well because they couldn't hear me because
They
it
just pulled
was
him
so
up on
loud.
stage. Like, Cody, come up here and tell some jokes. And then
We didn't go
I did like 3 minutes and I could tell like everybody couldn't really hear me, so I was just like, I'm done.
and everyone's too drunk. They're like, where's the boot shooting boot?
Yeah.
Well, one time, Willie, of course, he gets hammered, but he'll be out at a bar somewhere and somebody will say, hey, can I sing a few songs and open for you? Sure, come on out, honey. And then one time this girl came out and sang, and it was awful. I had to leave. I felt so bad for her. I had to leave.
Wait, you're telling me Willie's had too many drinks before?
It's allegedly.
Allegedly.
You can't taste it. It's easier.
Yeah, he can't taste it. So
All right.
What's the deal?
Thanks to our fake sponsor. Always fun finding those for you.
Yeah.
Let's go into the Blitz.
All right, let's go.
Kick the second segment off.
okay.
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go.
So the Blitz will be we got 5 questions.
Yeah, 5
I'll ask
questions.
you-
Okay. Are they trick questions? Are they hard questions?
No.
Okay.
They're
Rapid
all
fire.
spelling based.
Yeah, these are all spelling questions.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Spell risotto. And then I'll ask Cody and we'll compare answers.
Okay. Cool.
The winner gets the respective
Should our
judges.
fake
Okay.
sponsor be the Willie Farrell sign putter upper?
Yep.
Yes.
Willie Farrell, sign putter upper.
Absolutely. All right, question 1. Best cereal of all time.
Lucky Charms, hands down.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sorry, I went first.
Oh,
Yeah.
you first,
Lucky Charms.
Question 2. Because I'll ask all 5 to you, then I'll ask Cody.
Okay.
Okay, question 2. According to Urban Dictionary, what does jabbed mean?
What? Are you asking Gen Xer? What, jabbed? Spell it. Spell it, please.
Jabbed. Jabbed. According to
Jabbed.
Urban Dictionary, what does jabbed mean?
Getting nailed. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
I mean, I've been guessing.
Question 3. What is the best nickname you currently are called by someone?
Mimaloo.
Mimaloo?
Yeah.
What's Mimaloo?
Okay, so everybody in Willie's family, their middle name's Lou. Johnny Lou, Carmi Lou, and Claudia calls me Mimaloo or Mama Lou. So, yeah, Mimaloo. I don't know why. Yeah.
Nice.
I go by bitch, too. Like, so, or meanie. So, meanie.
Mimi.
Meanie, like
Oh,
meanie.
This
Yeah.
is Mimi. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, question 4. If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex, what is the top 3 things you would do?
I would wear sweats. I would wear sweats and put my hands down my pants and hog the remote all day. That's what I would do.
Nice. So you'd be Al Bundy.
Yes, or Willie.
Greatest American ever.
And last one. You can pick one celebrity to endorse your business. Who do you pick?
Okay, give me the last. Is that the last question?
That's it. Yeah. Any celebrity you can pick. Doesn't matter the cost or anything.
Julie Louis Dreyfus,
Julie Dreyfus.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
hands down.
All right.
She was great in The Winter Soldier.
Veep, she was great in Veep too.
And Seinfeld, Cody.
Of course, Seinfeld.
Yeah,
but-
obviously.
Cody, question 1.
Okay.
Best cereal of all time.
Man, Lucky Charms was the first thing that came to mind, but I'm gonna go with Fruit Loops with marshmallows in it.
All right.
Take all the boring part out of Lucky Charms.
I'm gonna take
Cody,
that.
question 2. According to Urban Dictionary, what does jabbed mean?
Just someone that gets punched in the face a lot.
Okay. Question 3. Best nickname you currently are called by someone.
I don't know if I've ever had a nickname. Some people call me by my last name.
But what's your nickname?
My nickname?
Yeah. What do people call you?
Cody? Code? King?
You'll probably get that point.
Good. I like to win.
Yes. Question 4. If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex, what is the top 3 things you would do?
I definitely would go out and have a lesbian experience for sure.
Okay. Cool. Good answer.
I would take all the pictures and send them to my phone so I could have them when I went back to.
Okay.
And I would go get somebody to buy me something. Like I'd find a sugar daddy that day.
Sugar daddy for the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of lame, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's kind of lame.
I'm trying to go out as quick as I
I feel
can.
like knowing Cody, those are very honest answers.
Okay. Okay.
And last one, Cody, if you could pick one celebrity to endorse this show, because this would be the business, who do you pick?
Marcus Lemonis.
Who?
Marcus Lemonis. From The Prophet.
I said celebrity.
He's a celebrity. He's a self-made millionaire. He has his TV show on CNN.
He wrote the book too.
I don't know.
Prophet. There's a book,
He
The
might have.
Prophet.
Is there?
Marcus Lamoni?
Marcus Lemonis.
Lamonis.
Okay.
I'll have to Google him.
He started the show called The Prophet. He's a Cuban immigrant. Grew up in Miami. Now he lives in Chicago.
Okay.
Cool. Have to check it out.
Gotcha. All right, let's go over answers. Cody, best cereal of all time, you said Fruit Loops with marshmallows. It's weird, man. Lucky Charms.
All the
answer.
sugar. Lucky Charms was what I was going to say, but
According to Urban Dictionary, what does jabbed mean?
what does it mean?
Getting the COVID-19 vaccine.
Oh,
Get
okay.
jabbed.
That makes sense.
Best nickname you currently are called by someone. Cody's, yours was.
I don't have a nickname.
So I win. So you're saying I
Asshole?
win.
Yeah.
I win
Yeah.
then, right?
Question 4, you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex. 3 things you would do. I kind of like Cody's answer on that one.
Yeah, it's a good answer. It is.
Yeah. And one celebrity to endorse your business. Who do you pick? Cody, I don't even know who your person was.
Look him up. Google him.
Jenny.
Google him during the next break.
Cody, you lost this week.
Did I? What was the score?
Do you
It was 2-1 or 3-1.
Okay.
Neither one got jabbed right.
Okay.
do you always lose to the guest?
I've lost.
be honest.
I've won once or twice, I think.
Okay. I was just gonna say, you're just being gracious host.
Yeah, I think I've won once or twice.
Yeah. Cody's just really bad at this game.
Okay.
So how long have you and Will been married now?
26.
What was his opening pickup line?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Probably can I buy you a drink? No, because I wouldn't have fallen for that. Oh. Okay. It was, so we grew up in the same area. We went to the same grade school. He went to school with my sister. You're Julie Haggerty's sister? Yeah, that was what it was.
That was it?
Yeah, he went to school with my
Where'd you
sister.
guys go on your first date?
To me and Sons.
No, it wasn't. It was Cafe Sue in the Valley Junction,
Okay.
which is no longer there. So,
Yeah.
Never heard of it, but
It's,
yeah, Cafe Sue. It's
what's
it was a
called now?
Chinese
Yeah,
restaurant.
I've had it before.
Is it that-
It's like Heavenly now, I think.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is. Is it still open? Is Heavenly still open?
I
Yeah, it
think
is.
so.
It's not as good as Cafe Sue. Well, Heavenly's great, in case you're listening, but yeah.
Not as good as Cafe.
Yeah, it's not as good
the
as Cafe
sun's
Sue.
coming in bright right now.
Yeah, you're gonna look great on camera.
It's okay.
Yeah, let's do a little closer.
We'll sit over here.
There we go.
She's a married lady, Cody.
Yeah, but I'm taller than
Cody,
Willie,
what's your
so.
usually your go-to line when you meet a girl?
I mean, the only line that's ever worked is, "Hi, I'm Cody. What's your name?" Yeah, you just
That
be,
work-
be
that
straightforward
works.
with it.
That works.
Ask them what their name is, and
Nice.
usually
Why
buy
don't you do that
them
more
a
often?
drink. I do, and they go, "Thanks for the free drink. See you later."
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Note to
Surprising,
self, I'll find
surprising. I
someone.
know, right?
I'll find someone. I'm a realtor, and I hook people
I
up.
should take
so.
advice from Willie. It's tough for short guys out there like us.
Matchmaker, yeah, we-
I'm a
we
good
got something.
I'm a good matchmaker.
I'll sell your house and hook your phone.
I have
There you go.
I have made a lot of matches for my clients. I will say.
Okay.
Because I can't, not that I would ever reveal anybody's financial information, but I know if somebody's gainfully employed and what,
Yeah.
what
Like
they
this
do.
guy, good catch.
Yeah.
Well, with friends like this, I need all the help I can get. So
Cody. I'm just here to make you look better.
Well, you do, like, people see your face.
I'll get my team on it.
There we go.
You know
Get the
everybody
Meg-
on
the
my
Megans
team.
going.
The Megans will get on
There
it.
we go.
Willie's gonna swing by and put a sign in your yard tomorrow.
Yes.
He'll put it upside down though. Trust, it's true story. He'll put it upside down.
How many times has he done that?
A couple of times, and then a couple of times it was in the wrong yard.
Seriously?
Yeah, got a call on it.
It's hard to find good help now.
It really is.
Let's go over a couple more tweets.
Okay.
This one's 2015.
Oh no.
I'll probably get deported for saying this, but I really don't care for turkey or Adele's new album. Happy Thanksgiving. Do you still dislike turkey?
I don't like turkey. It's dry. It's
I don't like turkey
and I don't like dark
Oh, I
turkey.
love
I like the
turkey.
white turkey, and it's dry. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big turkey
I don't
guy.
like.
What do you guys have for, like you have ham then?
We have turkey.
Your turkey?
We have turkey and I mean, you just
drench it
in gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, turkey.
I don't think anybody really loves turkey. Like
No, it's
seek
not.
it out.
Very
Like,
overrated bird.
it is. Do
Pheasants.
you seek it out?
I mean, I like turkey a lot.
But like deli turkey is not real turkey because it's kind of
processed a little
yeah,
bit.
it's processed. So a
My favorite bird to eat would be pheasant, though.
little gamey.
I don't think I've ever had pheasant.
Oh, it's good. I love it.
Do you hunt?
Yeah. Yeah, Willie's last show that me and him went to at the Surety Inn. He says, "Is anybody here hunt?" And I go, "Yeah." And he comes up and he starts making short jokes about me sitting on a toadstool or something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't like anybody that kills animals. So
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, Cody.
You gotta eat, man.
I know it is. It's thinning the herd, but he just has a weird thing with like me. He'll leave me laying on a curb dying, but if there's a dog, he'll go after the dog first. If there's a dog and me laying on the curb dying, he'll go after the dog first. True story.
Fair enough.
Yeah, true
I like
story.
dogs more than most humans anyways, so.
True story.
And what's your beef with Adele?
I think that album wasn't. I just didn't care for it.
I'm not a big Adele fan.
I don't get. I
Great singer.
don't get it.
Songs aren't for me.
I think she's great, but I don't know when that album came out. That's all anybody freaking talked about.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get it. Don't buy
I think
it.
the only song I know by Adele is Hello.
That's the one that came out that year.
Is it?
Okay, it was
Was it?
okay, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
groundbreaking.
She was good in, what's the show that they drive around in the cab and they...
Carpool Karaoke.
Carpool
Yeah.
She was great in that.
Yeah.
She
she
rapped
was.
all Nicki Minaj's songs. That's fantastic.
I mean, she's great. Don't get me wrong, but
We can
overrated.
hate on her. She watches the show. She's a regular that watches the show.
Okay,
so.
sorry, Adele.
Yeah, we got a big UK audience.
Yeah. We've had a Brit on.
January 9th, raise your hand if your tree is still up. And it's got a picture of your tree up.
Yeah.
When do you normally take your tree down?
When somebody makes fun of me. One time, this is true.
I
Claudia
feel that.
was in 7th grade, and it was February 14th. Her friend came over. Mrs. Farrell, it's Valentine's Day. Your tree is still up. Fuck you, Jordan. 7th grade. Fuck you, Jordan.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was February 14th because I'm the only one that does it. Like, I'm the only one that puts the Christmas decorations up. I bitch about it, but I don't want help because I'm the only one that knows where the shit goes. Like, I bitch about putting it up, but
Do you get a new live tree every year, or do you do the
fake.
ones? Okay, fair enough.
I had mine up till probably end of February, beginning of March.
You had yours up forever. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were over there doing something, and
It's just a lot.
I'm like, at this point, you might as well just leave it up because you only got a couple of
Yeah,
months of
leave
Christmas
it up.
season
Take it
anyways.
down, so it's like it looks pretty. so
it
it's
looks
fine.
pretty. The twinkly
It was up till
lights.
I bet March. Yours
Yeah, it's
was.
probably beginning of March.
Yeah.
It's in the attic now, so.
All right.
But we'll put it back up in a month, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
There's not. Oh, this is from 2016. There's not enough girls named Sally. Work on that, people.
Oh, because Sally's a cute name. It's an old-fashioned name.
Yeah.
And
I was talking about names the other day. I said people thought I was kidding, but the name Gertrude kind of went away. And I think
Yeah.
it'd be a great name to bring back.
I do
Gertrude?
too.
Absolutely, yeah. Name a kid Gertrude, call her little Trudy.
You just wanted to
That's
get
cute.
picked on as a kid, like
Gertrude's a great name.
It is. I
It's
agree.
a strong woman name.
Like
call
my-
her Gert for short.
Yeah.
I have a Claudia, and so in an Italian family, they all made fun of me for that name. And once again, fuck all of you. I like the name Claudia. I love the name Claudia. So
Yeah. Wait.
it's an old-fashioned name.
We're gonna need to get a hold of Claudia because when she was on, we talked about how many times in 100 pitches she was throwing against Marshall, how many times he could make contact, and he said he would step into 5 of them just to make that count. And so I am so
Hey,
excited to
that's
see him get
five-
hit by a
that's
softball 5 times.
5 bases.
Did you play ball?
No, I play basketball. I'm really good at the PlayStation, though. So
Yeah.
it's the same concept.
She throws heat. I mean,
I want to see him get hit
That's
so
what I'm saying.
bad.
It's like if it comes down to the bets where I have to hit 5 out of 100, I'm walking in the 5.
yeah,
Yeah, just to make sure.
to
I
make
get
it. Yeah.
I think when people get hurt, it's hilarious. So,
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
so he
funny.
went golfing on.
With nooses in it, people getting hurt. It's hilarious. What else?
He went golfing on Saturday and got hit right in the thigh with a golf ball. And I'm like, how
See,
did I
that is
miss
kind of-
this? I
that's
wish I
kind of
was
funny.
there. Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I like it when people
2
fall and
inches
slip on the
higher, I
ice
was going
too.
home for the day.
I think it's funny when people slip and fall on the ice too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, absolutely it is.
it's hilarious.
Let's talk about our sponsors here for a minute.
Yeah.
BBops, are you a fan?
Oh hell yes.
Do you make Willie go get your BBops?
Yeah, because it's right up the street. The Sloppy Joe sliders. I love the Sloppy Joe sliders
That's what do you guys call it? The Bear?
with the bear.
The Bear loves the Sloppy Joe sliders. I remember that.
Yeah.
Also underrated. Their chicken sandwich is really good too.
Very
We talk
underrated.
about it every week. It's the best chicken
Oh,
sandwich.
you do?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
best
see,
chicken sandwich
okay.
on the market.
It's best chicken
It
sandwich.
is. It's underrated. Like people don't talk. People talk about Chick-fil-A, great sandwich, but the BBops.
There's
is
been a
Way better.
debate
And you
I've
can
seen.
get BBops on Sunday.
yeah.
I've seen online a debate between Culver's and BBops, and growing up I loved Culver's, but they didn't have a BBops in Fort Dodge, so
Culver's has a chicken sandwich too.
I don't know if they do or not.
I
But
don't think Culver's is good.
Culver's is okay. It's just a little greasy for me.
They have cheese curds though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But-
Anyways, BBops chicken sandwich, fantastic. All their food, their chili's great, everything. They actually now offer Lola's packets at the window. So if you want to spice up the chicken sandwich a bit or spice up anything, ask for a Lola packet.
We have some of this because Willie can't taste. So the hot sauce
He still can't taste.
can't taste. So we have to get everything kind of fiery. So we have the green hot sauce of Lola's, and because he can taste it a little bit hot. So
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Do
it
they think
is
he's
good.
gonna get his taste back?
I hope so. I hope he does because I'm tired of fucking hearing about it.
This one on the stop
I'm
bitching
jumping in
already.
that
We'll give them the Lola's Family Reserve.
Yeah.
That's the hottest one. We'll see if we can kick that back in and start with that.
But Lola's got seasoning salt here.
Seasoning salt's very, very good. Very hot. Not like too hot where it's like, oh shit, I can't eat this. But it's like, hey, smack you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Here, you know. They got salsa.
You actually used the Buffalo's on your wings this weekend, didn't you?
Absolutely, I did. Best buffalo sauce in the market.
Are you old enough to know about these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's at the very end. We're gonna ask the 8-ball question.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
start thinking about that.
So if you can't get out to the store to get Lola's, or you're still weirded out by the
COVID?
pandemic and whatnot,
You haven't been jabbed yet?
yeah, if you haven't been jabbed yet, go online, lolasfinehotsauces.com, promo code AskThe8Ball for 10% off your purchase. There's a few more words from them. Oh, also real quick, big thank you Coa Cantina for having us tonight.
425 East Grand.
There's a beautiful
Check it
bar
out.
here in the East Village, fantastic nightlife spot.
Patio's open.
Yeah, best DJs in town here on the weekends, best drinks in town, fantastic spot. Check them out. We'll be right back.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code AskThe8Ball for 10% off your purchase.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
BBops, big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to BBops?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. BBops.
Oh, BBops, better than good.
FanDuel?
I like FanDuel because you can do individual like player parlays.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, grown up gambled my entire life, so
Same.
my grandpa taught me how to play 5-card draw when I was 4.
That's all right.
We gamble as a family too. We're in
Yeah.
the super mom. We gamble as a family.
Yeah. We have to get drunk and just play high card.
So-
$20, whoever pulls high card gets it.
Claudia Farrell pitching. 4-time NAL American Midwest.
Yeah.
You guys
McCarthy,
need.
my assistant made those cards
Oh,
for her. So
nice. If you're looking
there's
to.
her best friend. Megan made it.
yeah.
She's her best friend. Megan
She
McCarthy's
was
her
her
best
catcher,
friend.
wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just more and more excited. I see her Instagram of her teaching the kids and stuff,
Yes.
and
Oh,
I'm just
good.
more and more excited to watch you get hit with a softball. I cannot
We'll
wait.
hit at least 3 dingers.
You don't want to get
Out of
hit.
100.
You're not even putting 3 in play.
You don't want to get hit. You don't want to.
I think
The first one comes
she's-
close, it's
she's-
gonna scare
she's
you.
very nice. I'm sure she'd be nice enough to just throw 3 duds out there for me.
I don't
No,
know.
she wouldn't.
Probably
No, she
swing and
wouldn't.
No,
miss
she
that.
wouldn't.
No, I
So
don't
I'd
think.
probably swing and miss.
That's gonna be our next short. Is
I'll wear a Cubs jersey so I have an excuse.
hey, gotta get on base. It's the
Lean
old,
in. You just got to lean in. Like
yeah,
this.
it's the old Moneyball thing. You gotta get on base, right?
Percentages.
Big thanks to Coa Cantina for having us. BBops, Lola's, Jenny Farrell Team Real Estate. Is
Yeah.
that the correct?
That's
way?
right. The Jenny Farrell
Team
team real estate. Jenny Farrell real estate
Willie
team.
Farrell, sign putter upper.
Yep.
Claudia Farrell, pitching and coaching.
Yeah. We got like 8 sponsors this week.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about it.
They don't know that we're charging them double this week, but
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they'll find out when the bill comes.
yeah.
So, third segment, we'd like to kick off with the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week Award.
In a world of Kyles, only one stands out. It's the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week Award.
You don't have to have any nominees. That's fine.
Okay.
If you do, great. Also,
I need to know. I want to know about it.
I have 2
you-
nominees. Cody.
I got one.
Okay, then I'll throw my first one out.
Okay.
21-year-old Cole Buckley of Braintree, Massachusetts, for throwing a water bottle at Kyrie Irving during the game the other day. Not necessarily anything because I like Kyrie Irving and whatnot, just because it's disrespectful for fans to throw shit at the players.
Yeah.
And they should have all learned their lesson from Ron Artest.
I agree with that 100%. Let them go in the stands again. That was fun to watch.
For it. I think if you throw a water bottle at a player, the player should be allowed to come up there and show you whether they're professional.
Yeah.
athlete.
The popcorn, whatever, it's popcorn, but water or spit or like
Popcorn's
that.
still disrespectful.
Yeah.
You're still dumping food on somebody.
Yeah. The water or like anything like that.
Spitting at the guy running on the court.
Yeah.
We'll just make idiot fans
There you go.
as the first nominee.
My nominee is Tiff Worst.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She-
This one hits close to home.
Yeah.
It's my girlfriend.
Saturday, she went to let my dog out and didn't leave my key. So I had to break into my apartment to get into at 3 a.m. I had to break into my own apartment
What
to
a
get
terrible
in.
person. She goes and lets your dog out while you're at work.
And then she
Wow.
locked my door and didn't leave the key. So then I tried calling Marshall and he didn't answer. He texted me, hey, you called twice. What'd you need?
I was asleep.
I think she gets a pass for getting up at 3 a.m.
No, it was like 10:30 probably. She was
So
already
she
awake.
came over on a Saturday night for you.
Yeah. Thank you for that. But then she locked me out of my
Yeah,
apartment.
thank you, you low life.
Yeah.
My last nominee, Marcel Ozuna. I think that's how you pronounce it. Of the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, yeah.
Ozuna?
Ozuna.
Ozuna, yeah. He allegedly threatened to kill his wife over an infidelity. I'm not sure who was being the infidel, but either way, he got arrested for pulling a knife and threatening to kill her.
Oh, I do have a second one, actually. I can't remember his name, but the guy from Florida that got arrested for beating his wife and friends over defending Tom Brady.
I didn't hear that
You
story.
didn't hear that one?
It's in Florida, man.
Got in an argument about how great Tom Brady was, and he started beating up his friends and got arrested for it.
Was he for Tom Brady?
He was pro Tom Brady.
Okay.
Florida, man.
Yeah.
Good story.
That's not a, I don't know if I hate Florida or California more, but
I love Florida.
just because it has Disneyland or Disney World.
Well, yeah. And Miami's a great place, too.
Never been. I don't have any desire to go there.
You'd probably die.
Where's your number one vacation destination, Jenny?
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep.
Have you been before?
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's just number one.
Well,
No,
like,
my
I don't know if it was
I've
like
never been.
someplace you really want to go, or like
No,
like I would
my-
love to go to Italy, but I've never been.
Same. I want to go to Italy too,
Yeah.
but my mother grew up on Hawaii, so
Okay.
favorite destination.
So, who do you think's the winner?
Jenny, do you have any?
Well, Jackie on the New Jersey Housewives, she said on camera that Teresa's daughter was doing cocaine in the bathroom. So yeah, she gets the A-hole award for me.
Teresa Judice?
Judice, yeah,
Judice.
Judice, or however you say it. But
I've watched it a few times.
yeah,
I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's probably the only of the housewife shows I don't mind.
Which one
the
is
ones
it?
Like, it's
the Jersey one.
The Jersey one?
Yeah,
Okay.
like the Beverly Hills one, just can't do it.
Yeah,
Too much.
And you're Filipino, is that right?
I'm a bunch of stuff, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm that too.
Gotcha.
And
So is that then your mom grew up in Hawaii?
And
Okay.
my dad is from the East Side.
Oh, nice.
Grew up
Well,
on the East Side.
The East Side is actually its own nationality.
It is.
Yes. You got
It
your
is.
own. You got Iowans, then you got East Siders.
That's right. That's right. It's its own country over
They
there.
have a day at the fair for it, so I mean that's a pretty good accomplishment.
So excited for East Side Night. I
you
have
go every-
butterflies. I have butterflies thinking about East Side Night.
Do you go every year?
Oh, hell
I love
yes.
the fair. We always go the first Sunday of the fair. We take a Baldwin staff party bus out. and we all dressed like just idiots.
We call it the white trash bash.
Cody got arrested 2 years ago.
I didn't get arrested. I got detained
for impersonating a police officer because Cody was dressed up basically like Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911.
I had like an old school hat and a mustache.
Oh.
And some
I
lady was
had
taking
a
a picture
holster
with
that had
him.
a mustache comb in there.
And the state troopers came over and detained him for
impersonating an
Yeah,
officer.
I was wearing white New Balances.
So I sort of got detained at the fair for the same thing, which I'm kind of feeling it. So several years ago, security, they have these vests that they wear.
Yeah.
They're like these fluorescent vests, and I took one off one of the securities, and I was dancing on the table in the bud tent. Don't ask why. And I was detained as well for taking the security vest.
That's awesome.
But Lieutenant Dangle's a great costume. Like, that's original.
I mean,
That's original.
I just can grow a really mean cop mustache.
Yeah, not a lot of facial hair from this guy, but
No,
mustache.
about it.
That's awesome, though.
The old
That's a
cat
great
killer.
show, too. That's a great show.
Let's go.
You got some more tweets?
Yeah, I got some more tweets.
Let's go.
Look, this is how I do my research.
That's okay.
You gotta be
recon.
more findable on the internet.
You did some recon.
Hey, weather people. I assume you mean Ed Wilson. Maybe I don't want to grab my sunglasses or wear a jacket. It's my life. I can do what I want.
Okay, so doesn't it bother you when people say grab your sunglasses? Like, okay, I know what to do. I know if I need to wear a jacket. Don't tell me what to do. I also don't like it if your car tells you to refuel, or that you're low on gas, or that you need to wear your seatbelt, or that you're going the wrong way.
I hate the seatbelt law.
Yeah, my
I hate
girlfriend
that
really
law.
hates when I say you need to relax or you need to calm down. I've learned that's a thing that women don't like, I guess.
No.
Do you like
Don't do
it?
it. Don't do it.
Yeah, just hey man, relax. Like, oh, you're probably
Oh,
right. I need to relax.
don't
You're
say
right.
that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Or don't
Is that-
don't shush someone either.
Is that going to be like the next segment is dating tips for me?
Don't shush her and don't tell her to relax.
Don't shush her, don't tell her to relax.
No.
I'll make note of that. Put that in my...
Yeah, I've learned when she's really angry about something, don't say, let's just calm down here.
I've learned that she hates people not wearing their seatbelt too.
I hate people not wearing their seatbelt specifically because I hate the ding.
Yeah.
If they got rid of that ding, I could care less about your life. Like if you don't want to wear your seatbelt, fly out the window, have at it.
Exactly. It's not
It's
impairing
the
my
ding.
driving
It's 100% the
ability
ding
to not
only.
wear a seatbelt.
All right. So you talked earlier about you're a good speller.
Yeah, I'm a good speller.
2016 in June. Husband just asked me, how do you spell moron?
So he's getting all pissed. He's reading something on Facebook and he's getting all pissy with somebody. He wants to call him a effing moron, and he can't spell it. So true story. How do you spell moron?
That's a good question. I'm assuming you spelled it right here. M-O-R-O-N.
I think I spelled it right. I'm sure I did.
Because I think I probably second guessed myself.
I'm sure
when
I
read
did.
it.
It looks too simple to be that, like,
No,
you type it out, it doesn't look like it's that simple.
Speaking of getting mad at people on the internet too, here's one. Hey internet, how about we trade spell check for ignorance check?
That's brilliant.
That's a good
I'm
one.
sorry,
actually.
that is
If that was a thing, I would love that.
That's pretty brilliant. That must have been during an election or something. Or
Yeah,
during
July
a
of 2016. So
race riot or something.
I'm very at fault for not spell checking or proofreading messages or like posts on Facebook or anything like that.
ignorant checks. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like I've always had ideas. Like I want to do like a font for phones where it's sarcastic font. So you type some up, people don't know. They're like, that's kind of a dick thing to say. But you put it in sarcastic font, you're like, oh, he's being funny. That and face mail.
Face mail?
When you FaceTime somebody, they don't answer, you can leave a face mail.
That's funny.
Is that great that
That's
somebody
actually a good idea.
Yeah,
somebody
that is a
like
good idea.
jokingly calls you like 2 a.m. and instead of just hearing them mumble, you can actually see their face.
That's funny.
Fantastic.
That is funny.
I don't know. Elon Musk, get on that. Bezos, get on that.
Well, it's
He
Apple,
probably already
so
heard
that's,
you.
Yeah.
Probably already heard you. He's on it, so making money on it as we speak.
Mama, don't let your babies get man buns.
Oh.
I concur.
What year was that?
Oh, that was 2018.
Yeah.
July 5th, 2018.
No offense to anybody that wears man buns, but if you're a man, don't wear a man bun. Don't have a man.
Let's say.
Did you have one?
I've never had
Okay.
one.
He did have
I did
shoulder
long hair
length,
for a while, but I
long
never put it in a
blonde
man bun.
Okay.
When I played basketball at Roosevelt, I put it in
I've got a
pigtails.
pigtails.
Yeah, just to mess with people. You know, like everyone's like, "Oh, look at this guy," and then you just block their shot, and you're like, "Yeah, what's up?"
You have a vertical of a piece of paper. You don't tell me you're blocking people's shots.
I guarded the point guard. It's fine.
Was the point guard laying down trying to shoot the ball?
Cody, I beat you at basketball any day. You might be able to hit more softballs than me, but
You have no chance of beating basketball.
What if, let's say Claudia moves out of town with her boyfriend. They come back for Christmas, and it's been like 7-8 months you haven't seen him. All of a sudden, he shows up. He has a man bun.
I have no problem telling him get rid of that, or no Christmas dinner for you.
No Christmas dinner. You gotta sit outside.
Get him drunk, and then like when he's sitting there just nonchalant, you just cut it off.
He would the shame. Our family has no problem shaming people. We tease Claudia from birth about her. She's not an insecure. And you've met her. She's not an insecure person, but we definitely teased her about a lot of things.
You gotta break in like her boyfriends.
Oh yeah, they got to be able to deal.
Well, yeah, you can't.
And he can. He gets us. He dishes it back respectfully.
I would assume your family's not an easy one just to come in and be lame.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to bring something to the table.
As long as you're not mean, if you're a kind person, and
you can take a joke.
You can take a joke, but don't be mean and don't be ignorant. Actually, you can be dumb but not mean. And if you're mean, you can be smart, but you can't be mean and dumb.
Yeah, you gotta be one of the three.
Yeah,
and you gotta be able to spell. You gotta be able to spell good.
That's okay. We have spell check for that. That's the only skill I have. I just had to mention it. That's all. I don't have any other skills.
Have you ever won a spelling bee?
Yes.
Have you really?
Yes. That's lame.
What grade or what age?
2nd grade.
Did you go to like state or did they have state for that young?
I missed on the word license.
License?
I'm still bitter about it.
And now you have your real estate license. Full circle. Look
there it goes.
You've come
there you go.
Ways.
2nd grade. Missed out on state by that word. So.
Still bitter.
Still bitter about it.
That's funny.
This one's from May of 2020. You didn't have too many recent ones.
No, I haven't. I don't.
Michael does everything good. Hashtag the last dance.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Michael Jordan's fantastic.
Well, he does I bet he would sell more houses than me right now without a real estate license.
He'd probably just buy them himself, so he's selling them.
He does everything. That show, I'm sure we all watched it because it's the only thing on TV. Yeah.
Are you a big sports fan? Or do you just like my
Well, when we first started dating, yes, I love sports. I love the outdoors, and I'm not a big eater, yes. So to answer that question, yes and no. I follow I'm a bandwagon. Like whoever's winning at the time, yeah. I'm a sports fan.
I like your style.
Yeah.
That's a very Marshall thing to do.
Look, my teams haven't been. I'm a Cowboys fan. We haven't been great since the 90s.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, die hard.
But Michael Jordan, come on, that was my era. So
that's why I'm such a big Tar Heel fan. Is because of Jordan.
Oh, I lived in North Carolina.
Did you?
So, yeah, and Dean Smith. Yeah.
You met Dean Smith?
Oh yeah.
Really?
That's a whole nother lifetime ago, but yes. So.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
Cody.
Yeah. When I die, you mean?
Is he still?
No, he's dead.
That's why I thought he's dead. So.
He died in 2015.
Yeah, okay.
He gave $200 to every one of his players, though.
That he ever coached?
You gave him $200?
$200 to every player to have a dinner on him after he passed away.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's nice.
That's actually nice,
yeah.
I thought he was just being
really nice.
It's like, here's $200.
No, so when he passed, it was in his will that each one of his players, he gave, I don't remember how many it was.
That's a lot of players he had.
It was 150 some players or something like that.
Yeah.
He gave $200 to.
That's a lot of money.
Well, I lived there when Mac Brown was the coach for the Tar Heels, and when Dean Smith was coach there, when Christian Leitner, it was during the Christian Leitner years at Duke. Hate Duke.
Isn't
Hate
Mac
Duke.
Brown still back
He's back to coaching the football team, yeah.
Nice. So. The last tweet I had from you.
Okay.
This one's from December of 2020.
Okay.
Snowball fights look different if you've been cooped up with your significant other for a year.
Yeah, they're kind of mean
Did you guys
and nasty.
snowball fight?
Oh well, we were outside. We were like if you it's like here's just like a little friendly snowball, and then it just kind of literally snowballs.
Yeah, a little harder each
Well, snowballs.
Then Claudius comes in, there's a 60-mile-an-hour snow
Exactly.
the noggin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last question I have for you.
Okay.
Since they've both been on the show, who is funnier, Willie or Claudia?
I'm not going to answer that because they're both funny. I mean, Willie is naturally funny, naturally funny. You've seen his act.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That he doesn't write anything, so it stresses me out. So even when I watch the show, it's like watching magic because literally you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. And he'll take it to the edge and where you think you're not, like he's going to get beat up in the parking lot. And then he brings it back and then people are out they're hugging on him. Claudia's just funny. She's funny too. I'm not going to answer that.
They both said Claudia.
Yeah.
I am
Claudia.
jealous of Willie's stand-up just because you can go to 100 shows, like everyone's gonna be different
Yeah.
because he does so much crowd work, and that's one of the things that I've been doing stand up now for almost maybe close to a year, and you don't get like that ability during open mics and stuff like that. You got to kind of learn it on the fly, and
He makes it look easy.
He makes it look so easy.
He makes it look easy, and
Yeah.
it's not easy. But I literally, and for me, it's like watching from a spouse perspective where it's his income. I'm always worried, oh my God, it's going to be his last show because he's going to piss someone off. But every single time he takes it out to the edge geniusly and then brings it back to where everybody like oh my God, that was
we had him
genius.
do our staff Christmas party, and I just wrote a quick note about each employee, and he just roasted everybody. Just
Yeah.
It was pretty
across
funny.
the board. It was great.
Again, can't conjugate a verb. Can't hang a sign
Can't
up.
spell moron.
Can't spell moron.
I don't even know what to conjugate the verb means.
But I mean, you know.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, but anyway.
Grammar
yeah.
is not my number one
Well,
subject.
I'm kind of a grammar Nazi,
Grammar
but he,
with the ER?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough. But he is like very masterful at that. Makes it look easy, so it is fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we go to every show we can of his, just because it's so much fun. It's never gonna be the same stuff. You can go to comedians, and it's always gonna be, if you go to them too many times, it's gonna be a lot of times it's gonna be the same thing. And so, my first show I did a couple months ago, I did a joke and everyone starts laughing. I kind of wanted to get into the, talking to the crowd a little more, and it was harder than I thought. It was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
I will tell you, it's because he's a good listener. But just remember that.
Yeah.
It's a good listener because he's retaining it all, and so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's about that time. You got a question for the 8-Ball?
Why didn't I think about this? Willie, what's a good question for the 8-Ball?
Will the
It's
real
going
estate market
to.
stay
It
high?
will stay hot because I work hard. I'll work through it if it's not. So the question would be, when will we be grandparents? Sorry, Claudia.
Oh.
Sorry,
Putting the
Claudia.
pressure on Claudia.
Grandparents of little Gertrude.
Putting
Sorry,
the
Claudia.
pressure on Bear.
Yeah. Little
You're going to have to read the answer for me because I don't have my glasses on.
It says it is certain. So
Okay.
you will be grandparents. I don't know when,
Claudia,
but
I don't know.
you will
Sorry,
be.
Claudia. I don't even know if she wants to have kids, but
Yes, right?
so
Yeah, and if she doesn't name her daughter Gertrude, then
I like the name Gertrude.
I'm going back in the archive and deleting her episode.
Yeah, right? So, Willie was our number one for a long time. He's since sank down in the rankings. You think
to
he
your
can-
girlfriend's number one, right?
Yeah.
That is
Do
awesome.
you think you can
But not
pass
by a lot,
Willie?
like maybe 100 views. Like not a lot.
I don't think I can pass
You don't think
Willie.
so?
I'm very flattered that you asked me to
Yeah.
be here, but like I said,
And we appreciate you coming
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys
Thanks
are fun.
to Coa Cantina for hosting us.
Yep. Thanks to Lola's. Thanks to BBops. Thanks to the Jenny Farrell team.
Real estate team.
Real
Keep
estate
saying
team.
Like that's the part that throws me off. Team.
Real
You
estate
guys are a
team, yeah. Thanks to the 2 Megans.
Yeah, the 2
Yeah,
Megans.
the Megans.
The backbones.
They
Yeah.
are. They
Yeah.
really are. If you're looking to buy, we'll take good care of you.
If you
so.
got a sign anywhere in town that's upside down, Willie's put it up. So
It was great.
you wake up and there's a random sign in your yard. Thank Willie Farrell.
It's upside down. That's Willie. That's us. So.
Hey, it makes it stand out though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
there
does.
we go.
Well, thanks for coming on. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Check out all of our sponsors, guys. They're great people. Check out Coa. And don't check out Cody on Facebook. We will see you guys later.
Thanks, guys.